Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. Today we got another budget build. We haven't done one of them in a while, so picked up this V5 for fairly cheap. Picked up the other night. It's a bit rough. It's got paint fade on the roof. Interior isn't the best. The roof line is actually pretty good, apart from that bit there. But steering wheel shit, seats are shit. More paint fade along the pillar, over there, down here. But yeah, pretty much got it off some old bloke. He's kept it pretty much from nearly new. I think it was the second owner. And yeah, he's just used it for work. So plan is today, there's going to be a few parts. I'm going to lower it, make it sound a bit nice, and that'll be it for this one. And we'll do a part 2 on doing some paint, I think, because it needs some and all that. So, and just little other stuff, tidying up. Like, I don't know, if I go to painting, I might rip them off. I don't know, see how far I want to go with it. But for now, we'll just tidy it up, make it look good. I've still got me old Super Sport wheels from the last car, so I'll whack them on. So I'm glad I kept them because I've actually got some decent wheels to put on it now. So yeah, first thing first, obviously, of course, lowering it. So I'll do that. I don't have an exhaust for it, so I'm thinking I'll cut it off down at the muff back there. But and I'll get some old bit of 2.5 inch out the back, slip it on and weld it on for now, I reckon. Squish it onto the stock exhaust, put all that on. So that's a bit of sound. You can't drive a freaking Commodore with no sound, it's boring. So anyway, we'll rip in and start lowering it and do all the fun stuff. Alright guys, so it is a budget build, remember, so I'm not spending money on any new parts apart from a couple of paint. So for the lowering, it's called Get Your Grinder, and mark it where you want it, and you cut them to size. And that's your cheap way of lowering your car, which most of you already know that, but I don't really care how it rides, because you know, some people do, some people don't. But I've always cut my springs, apart from my VL, put good springs in that. But in these type of cars, I just fucking chop them all the time, so that's how I'm doing it. Right, so that's the springs cut. Both sides are done. I reckon that should sit pretty well. That's how much I've cut off it. I would use them, but they're going for another car, so I thought I'd just fucking chop these anyway. So anyway, I'll put the wheels back on, see how it sits. Hopefully it sits just above the rim, so that's how I like them. But yeah, I'll lower the jack and see how it looks. Alright, so just about to make the exhaust system a bit louder. So I'm going to cut it about right. Alrighty guys, so I'm just halfway through cutting the front springs. Once again, it's a budget build, so just get your grinder out. So I've gone, trying to get the light so you can see. I've gone from the bottom there, so a coil up and a half. So I'm going to cut a coil and a half off. So I'm just cutting this middle bit now so I can get that cut bit out. And hopefully it sits literally like there, I'm hoping. And then you want the back sitting like right there. That's how I like them anyway, so hopefully these cuts get it to sit how I want. And I can't remember if I update you about the exhaust, but I'll show you again anyway. There's the old muffler. All I did was cut it back there, and obviously I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm going to get a bit of 2.5 inch pipe, squish it on there, weld it, run it back to the car so it's got a tailpipe so it doesn't cause too much copper tension, because that's not what I want. Just want it to look good. But yeah, I'll update you once the front's done and it's all sitting nice, and then yeah. Alrighty guys, so I just finished lowering the car, cutting the exhaust, cleaning up the car a bit. I'm quite happy with how it sits. It will settle a bit more once I obviously go for a drive, but this is how the front sits. I would like to go a tiny bit lower, but they are 20s and they're already scrubbing. The rear, I would like to go a bit better. Or maybe, I'll get a light for you. I would like to go a bit lower in the rear, but obviously going for a drive, it will settle a bit more. I haven't got the Super Sports on the rear just yet because one of the wheels have a crack in it, so I need to go get that fixed up so I can put both the 20s on the rear. But I don't want to put fucking 120 on the rear and then a 15. I'd rather run two 15s on the back and then the 20s on the front. But other than that, it's actually come up pretty good. But tomorrow I'll give it a bit more of a clean up, just a little shit really, and then later on I'll obviously touch up the car with some paint because I will need it. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with today, so pack up and go again tomorrow. Righto guys, so I just took it to the car wash because it was filthy. What the fuck shit all over my face? Yeah, I went to wash it, used the fucking gurney, and this is what it did to me fucking boot. Took the paint right off it, just the boot butt. So I think I'll be definitely painting it because that just looks hideous now. That's going to annoy me every time I look at it now. But what do you do? So now it's a bit more light. You can probably see it all. It's all the fade there, all on the roof. Bit of rust going on there. Bonnet's not too bad. Definitely needs an SS body kit on it. It looks hideous. But other than that, the rest of the paint doesn't look too bad. But I'm fucking spewing about that boot because I could have driven around for a bit without it needing paint because it wasn't too bad, and then it just ripped the whole paint off. It's pretty fucking bad. What do you do? Anyway, there'll be definitely a part, whatever we get up to, of being painted. I don't think I'll do the whole thing. I think I'll just do... It's nearly worth doing a full car. See what I get up to anyway, but stay posted, eh?